Good morning, dear language lovers. Today, on 3rd May 2023, Wednesday, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major headlines of the Hindu Daily. I am Chintu M, Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate interest through language analysis and to check the words in their right patterns and usages through newspaper analysis. We go with the first news item of the day. Bilkis Bano case convicts playing for time, SC judge. As we always say, most of the news items may be connected with either political or judicial. This news item is talking about Supreme Court judge associated areas. Bilkis Bano case. This has been in the news for many years, we know that. So the door is Bilkis Bano case convicts. Can see this is a very interesting word. So we start with the first verb of the day, convict. As we know, this can act as a verb and a noun. If it is a noun, it has got a different pronunciation.
Convict.
Convict. As we know, the accent falls from the first syllable. If it is a verb, we check its pronunciation.
Convict.
Convict. That is a property of a verb and noun in terms of the sounds. In the case of a noun, the accent will be in the first syllable, whereas in the case of a verb, the accent will be in the second syllable.
Convict.
Convict, consider it's project and project. This is a very important observation. So here it is a part of a doer family, so it must have its accent in the first syllable.
Convict.
Convict, it's convict. Someone who is in prison because they are guilty of a crime. That is how this word is coming to this scenario. Convict.
Convict.
Convicts. Okay, so plural. Now playing. Can I say verb ing in its free form? It's not possible. So that is incomplete. So since it is plural, we must add are. Convicts are playing for time. That's very important observation. Bilkis Bano case convicts are playing for time. That is an observation from the judge. So are playing. This is present continuous. Are playing. Okay, so that is a very important tense property. As we know, a sentence has got a tense, a default property of a sentence. Now we can make use of all the language properties here. Bilkis Bano case convicts are playing for time. Bilkis Bano case convicts are not playing for time. Are Bilkis Bano case convicts playing for time? Why are they playing for time? All these things are possible by this sentence. Now we go to next news item. Government extends date to opt for higher EPF pension to June 26. This is a long sentence with a lot of words. Please see the meaning of that. The ultimate purpose of communication is sharing the information properly. So now the doer is government. Then the verb is very interesting. That is extend.
Extend.
Extend. So the previous rule is applicable here also. The accent falls from the second syllable. Extend. Extend.
Extend.
You add to something. Okay, government extends date. It needs an object. You extend what? You extend. That's called object. So who receives it? Okay, government extends date. So as you know, that's very interesting observation. Date to opt for. The to opt is an infinitive. To opt, to choose. For what? For higher EPF pension. To, we have under to. Under to, that is a preposition to June 26th. Okay, so we have two twos here. One two is talking about infinitive, though the verb must be in root form. The other one is a preposition where it's a time-related thing. This is how. Then for is there. For what? For higher EPF pension. So that is how this sentence is giving us lawful language properties. So government extends date. So simple present. So extends. The government does extend. Government does not extend. Does government extend? Why does government extend? Please ask WH questions. Please ask yes/no questions. Then there's a question tag. Government extends date, doesn't it? Okay, then so government extends date. It has got a clear doer, clear action, clear object. So date is extended by government. Can see that. That is how we make use of all the properties of a sentence here. It's a beautiful observation. Now we go to next news item. Go first flights suspended. Airline files for bankruptcy. So this is a very unfortunate news. We are talking about a low-cost carrier, Go First Flight. Suspended, S-U-S-P-E-N-T. This is a common word, but we see this pronunciation once again.
Suspend.
Suspend. Suspend. Can you, since it is a verb, we have the accent falling on the second syllable. Suspend. Okay, the same word can act as a noun also. That is how we make use of the property of sounds for recognizing verb or noun. Go first flights suspended. Airline files for. Airlines doer files. Airline does file. Airline does not file. Why does airline file? Then comes a very interesting noun. B-A-N-K-R-U. P-T-C-Y. As we know, C-Y endings must be nouns.
Bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. Okay, we have three syllables. Bankruptcy. 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 The accent falls on the first syllable. Bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. So it's a situation in which business or person becomes bankrupt. You are unable to pay our debts and all. That's a very unfortunate situation. So bankruptcy. Once again, we see the pronunciation.
Bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. The company was forced into bankruptcy. Very unfortunate. Now we come to next news item under nearby column. Congress BJP allege CM rolling AI camera deal. Congress BJP doer. Then comes a very interesting verb, A-L-L-G-E.
Allege.
Allege. A-L-L-E-G-E. Allege. Can see the accent again falls on the second syllable. Allege.
Allege.
Allege. Beautiful. Allege. Smooth. Very soft. Allege.
Allege.
Okay, you are making a statement without a proof. Allege. Allege. Okay, so this is a very interesting verb. From this verb, we have a noun.
Allegation.
That's allegation. Allegation. Shen endings must be a noun. There's a noun.
Allegation.
Allegation. Okay, see, that's beautiful. Then comes the last news item. HC refuses to stay screening of the Kerala story. We are talking about a movie, a controversial theme. Then the verb is very interesting.
Refuse.
Refuse, refuse, refuse. To say that you will not do or you will not accept something. Refuse. Beautiful. Refuse.
Refuse.
HC refuses to stay, to hold something, a screening of something. HC refuses, HC does refuse. HC does not refuse. Does HC refuse? Why does HC refuse? To stay, screening of something. The students, this is a very interesting language activity. We have got a lot of words today. Make use of the property of a sentence here. See how words have been collocated, the patterns, the tense patterns, then the passive structures, the caution tags. A lot of language properties are waiting for you. This is how you start your day in English language. This is how you grow daily. I wish you all success. Have a great day. Thank you very much.